Good morning. A beautiful good morning to you this morning. Hello. Hi. I'm Kelvin Hagan, an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner. I'm here to pray with us this morning. Affirmative prayer, affirming the truth of what is my life, our life. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do though, and I invite you to do the same thing because you never know when you might reach somebody else with something that they really need. I'm going to go onto my Facebook page on my phone as me, and I am going to share this out into the other people in my life that may see it that wouldn't see it otherwise. Okay? Well, I like doing that. Because every now and then, somebody sees it. One of my old friends, family member, somebody that could have really used it that doesn't really tune into Agape. So that's why I do it. And there it is on my wall. Again, I'm Kelvin Hagan. I'm here with the Agape Morning Prayer. And I'm excited to be here. I'm excited about all the things taking place in the world and all the lessons that are coming here that were to teach us and the possibilities. The infinite possibilities of where we're going with that. It's like the idea is, in order to shoot an arrow forward, you got to pull the bow really far back. And what I see happening right now in so many of the uncomfortable pockets of this world is the bow is getting pulled back. And the spring action that's going to happen when all the pressure created when that bow is pulled back is going to advance this world's compassion and love, just like it's done after virtually every big event in history that we look back on and think of what a terrible time that was. The world came out more compassionate on the other end of it. It's pretty cool. So, I'm Kelvin Hagan with the Agape International Spiritual Center. And I invite you to place your prayer requests, where you're from, or whatever you want in the comments there. So be nice. Now, prayer, we pray affirmatively. Remember, everything that God is, we are. Therefore, we already got it. And what we have in our life is what we're inviting into our life. And what's the lesson we have to learn in it? So, I invite you to put your prayer requests in. I will go over all of them at this time, or a little bit now, and I'll go over more later. Hello, Elena. Good morning to you. It is a beautiful day. Hi, Cynthia. Tracy, good morning. Teresa, good morning from San Diego. Always wonderful to have you with us. Henry, South Carolina. Got both coasts on here. I love it. Why is it not allowing me to do this? Come on. Oh. Good morning, Kimba. Hello, Nicole. Nicole's in Las Vegas. Della from Portugal. Portia's tuning in from Oregon. Good morning to you, Portia. Yes. Janet, grateful to be here now. Good morning, Kelvin. Yes, good to have you here with us. Service yesterday was beyond amazing. Service yesterday was amazing, wasn't it? It just seems to be every day, isn't it? Now, yesterday I was at service and at the Triangular Center for Spiritual Living, which I serve there as well as at Agape. And I tuned into some of the Agapes online so that I could be of service elsewhere as well. Hello, Colleen. Abigail, Grand rising to you. Nice to have you here. Crystal, good morning. Sally from Michigan, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, Olive. Curtis. I call heaven into my creative expression, livelihood, and financial aspects of my life. The abundance of the world, the abundance of the universe, the abundance of all life is the abundance of Abigail Tete. Absolutely. DeRay, hello. Blessings today. So grateful to be part of this moment in my lifing. Yes. Tahita, good morning from Florida. Praying for health and abundance in all areas of life. Yes, Elena, where you are, God is, and the perfect expression of abundance and health is with you, where you are right now. John Fouts, good morning from Calistoga. Winky, blessings. Peggy, good morning. Janet, good morning, good morning. Peace, love, and blessing to everyone. Pray for peace, understand abundance to all. It is done. Celeste, peace and love from Detroit. Janet's here from Janet James is here from Canada. Marcy's here from San Diego. Della, grateful today. Many beautiful blessings. Prayer and alignment for all of us. All the good in the mind of God. Yes. Joan, yes, love you back. Great day from Jackson, Mississippi. Hello, Hazel. Prayer for, is that Mississippi? I always get them confused. So, you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The two letters thing throws me off now and then. I know I should know better, but I don't always. Prayers for caregivers. May we nurture, nest, and fill others' cups while we fill our own. Yes, Amy, keep your cup filled, or you'll have nothing to fill up to help others with, right? For another walk today. Let's see. Good morning. Oh, yes. Good morning, Light from Tennessee. High is good for all of us. Praying for clarity on decisions. Yes, Marcy. Clarity on decisions. Sankopa. Clarity. Understanding. Remember, though, understanding only has to go so far. Sometimes clarity is just knowing that doesn't suit me. I'm letting it go. We don't necessarily have to understand it completely. Sometimes I confuse what clarity is. Clarity often is, does this serve me? Yes or no? Prayer for President thankful for elected officials having courage and strength to fight for the good of all people. There you go. Narissa, hello. Kimba, hello. Marilyn, hello. Divine day to you, too. Chloe, good morning from New Mexico. Kimberly, hello, right here in L.A. Prayers for alignment with God. Yes, yes. Good morning, Azar. Wayne, hello, Wayne. Calgarian present. Yes. Probably not the only one either. Yes. Oh, so many people coming in. So I'm going to need to move past the comments for a little while. I will be going over them all later. And by the way, I do archive all these. I save them in my YouTube channel. Again, I am Kelwin Hagen. And if you haven't already, I do invite you to share this prayer time onto your Facebook page and allow other people to maybe see it that wouldn't have seen it otherwise. Just click that share button and share it out. Now, I haven't looked at what I'm about to read, but it's the start of the one of the last chapters, if not the last chapters in the book that we've been reading in the book club. Oh, it's not the last chapter. It's chapter 11 in the book called This Thing Called Life by Ernest Holmes. It's an amazing book. I've been really enjoying reading it and talking about it with other people in our book club on Thursdays. And it's been fantastic. If you'd like to join us, every chapter stands on its own. Come join us this Thursday night at 6:30. You can find the link pinned to the top of my Facebook page. Okay. Chapter 11, and your place in life. Your place in life is to become an outlet for its wisdom, intelligence, love, beauty, and creativeness. Your relationship to life is that you are like nature to it. You are of like nature to it. You are in it, and it is in you. Some part of you exists as pure, unmanifest spirit. This side of your nature is superior to anything that happens to you. You can prove this easily enough by this simple experiment. Someday when you feel depressed, unhappy, or melancholy, sit quietly by yourself and begin mentally to climb up out of your difficulties. Push your thought up through every obstacle, practicing the affirmations and denials which have been used in this book, and your sense of depression and fear will fade away. Denying what is not true. Denying what is not love, blessings, and abundance. Affirming the truth that we are one in life, and as one inside this life of God, we have and are the abundance, perfect health, perfect abundance, unlimited intelligence that God is. I like that. If you continue in this practice long enough, you will find yourself emerging in some part of your being which has never been troubled. You will be demonstrating that some part of you lives above confusion. Through this simple act, you will have demonstrated that you have the freedom to be unhappy, and you also have the freedom to convert this unhappiness into joy. You will be proving that you are an individual, but an individual who can draw on an invisible power. Power that is unused remains dormant. It is merely a possibility. But we are using the power of life at all times, whether or not we are aware of the fact. Here is the case of a woman. I'm not going to get into the whole story. Come join on Thursday. We can get into that. The thing is, we're always using this power. Right? What are the positivities? What are the positivities if we learn to use our tools, our daily practice? It's like you all hear me talk all the time about those 3 breaths. 3 breaths is where I start with this. Sometimes it's all it takes now to bring me back to that place of joy when I'm in a place of frustration or anxiety. I love that. So, what are the positivities? Your place in life is to become an outlet for its wisdom, intelligence, love, beauty, and creativeness. So, let's go into a prayerful reflection, a time here in the stillness. Let's start with 3 nice solid breaths, facing right into whatever is challenging us for the day, looking right at it and knowing that I am more than these challenges. I am so very grateful. I am so very blessed. I am blessed with the gratitude, with the ability to be grateful for just being here now. Grateful. I can't ever get past this one. Grateful that I woke up and I get another day. I get to be me in this oneness for one more day. I get to. I am grateful for my love. The love of my children, the love of my family, the love of the world. I am grateful for the beautiful, wonderful lessons that are coming to me on a daily basis that push and then pull me into a place of greater and greater gratitude and love and compassion. I am grateful for my health. Grateful that my body knows exactly what to do. Grateful for lifing in and as everything. Lifing. Like it says in the book, it's all there is. We get to tap into that. Life in oneness of all things. We are that is. That one thing, that one big life, that is what I am. I am love. I am possibilities. I am the positivities I'm looking for. I am the loving expression of God. I am. And I'm no more special than each one of us. You, we are. Each and every one of us here now is a living, breathing expression of the love of God as that love. As that love. We are. There is no thing outside this amazing, wonderful expression of God. No thing. It is your place in life to become an outlet for that wisdom that is just bursting from lifing at all times. That love, that compassion, that creativity. That is who and whose we are. So today, as I go through these prayers, and I know that in these prayers, right here, right now, there are people that are going through disease and illness, chronic problems, emotional distress, violence being done to their bodies, violence being done to their psyche. As I look at the world and know and do not deny that these things are taking place on this human level, I acknowledge that where that is taking place, God is. The choices of love and peace are there as well. There is perfect peace on this planet right now. There is perfect health right here where we are right now. Perfect health right there where my shoulders are. Perfect healing taking place through my blood system and my cardiovascular system. Perfect love taking place perfectly everywhere. Lifing is all that's taking place. And as it takes place, the world expands. The one truth of the universe, the truth of God, the truth of lifing is that it is forever expanding. God is love. And if God is forever expanding, then love is forever expanding. My place in life is to become an outlet for that love. Our place in life is to become an outlet for that love beauty that is lifing God. So as I go forward I call forth from in me and from in we the perfect healing of the world, the perfect healing of the body, the perfect healing of finances. For those people that are experiencing financial difficulty, I see the perfect financial situations taking place in their life right here, right now. I see the perfect abundance of God filling our cups so they overflow into the cups of others. As I move forward through this day, knowing that each and every place and each and everything that I see and do, each place I go, the eyes of God are looking back at me from as every single being out here. How blessed I am, how blessed we are to be able to live inside this one being that is the living life of God. Just imagine. Imagine the world you want to live in, and that's the world that we create. Imagination is the first step in creation. Imagine, dream it, know it, feel it. Take time every day to go back in yourself and sit in what is taking place in your life and know that you are so much more than what may be demonstrating right in front of us. Turn off the news and turn on the truth. The truth. What is the truth? The truth is we are one being, one life, one love. We get to choose how we create our world. We get to choose. We get to choose what our world that we live in and that we share with others gets to be. So today I experience and I demonstrate the perfect wholeness of God by allowing myself to take 3 breaths, to know the truth above and beyond what my physical eyes may see, to know the love, to know that each and everything taking place on this planet is God manifesting lessons, manifesting growth, manifesting love. I choose to be that love. I choose to be that abundance. I choose to be that joy. I am the perfect life of God that I've been looking for. My body lives in the perfect life of God. Perfect healing is taking place always. This is true of me. This is true of each and every one of us here. Our financial state is taking place in the perfect example of what we need every moment. Lifing goes ahead of me, providing we all we need before we even know we need it. Abundance is so vast and continues to grow, to expand. So as I look around and I see the turmoil in this nation, the turmoil in other nations, and the pain the people are feeling, I know the truth is God is there. What is the gift? What is the gift? What is the growth? What is the love coming out of these moments. We can look back and we can see the expanded compassion that came over the world after other huge wars and times in history. Look at how this world now cares about human beings and animals beyond ways that we ever did. 100 years ago, nobody would have thought twice about the welfare of animals. The world is continuously evolving. I know that I get to choose how my world evolves, my conscious evolution. I choose to evolve through love, abundance, compassion. Join me. Choose it. Choose love. Choose compassion. I choose these things. I choose to be the love on this planet. And I love each and every one of us here. Knowing that loving you is an act of loving myself. For we are all one. The way I treat the least of us is the way I treat myself. I give thanks for this. I give thanks for the warm, fuzzy feeling of oneness that comes over me when I look in the eyes of God looking back at me. I give thanks for the absolute truth in all these words, the truth in the oneness. And I let it go. I let it go knowing that the act of releasing it, of surrendering it into the oneness of life, is my way of bringing more love into this world. I let go of any doubt, any fear, any anger. I let go of all of these things that have no place in serving my greatest good. I let it go. I release it. Release it with me. Take a nice deep breath in. And when you release that breath, release all that doesn't serve you. I choose love. I let go of all that isn't. And I say, so it is. Amen. Thank you, everybody. I feel the energy coming from this circle, this prayer circle. So grateful to be God's very own. Love that, Kimba. 3 breaths and more. Yes. Cosmic Christ loves me too. Grateful for the healing in my body and my finances. Absolutely, Catherine. Keep that one love strong. Letitia, where you are, God is. Perfect healing is taking place. The perfect abundance of God is your life. I'll go over all these comments later. Lee, blessings. So be it. Thank you. You're welcome, Della. Thank you. Namaste. Elena, thank you. I'll have to go back and listen to it to hear what I said, because I never know what comes through me. I just know what I feel like afterwards. Dynamic blessings to all. Thank you, Lee. Amen. Oh. Thanks, Wayne. I like you too, brother. You bring a breath of fresh air everywhere you go. You are one inside the life of God, and it shows. And so it is, Alon. Thank you. I am what serves me. Thank you. Yes, that is true. And we can choose what serves us. I love that term, conscious evolution. There's a book called that out there that's fantastic by Barbara Marx Hubbard. Conscious evolution. Lee, hello. Welcome to have you back. All right. So, what are we doing in our life? What are we attracting? Everything in our life is here because somewhere on a vibrational level we've requested it into our life because it's got a gift for us. What is the gift that life is bringing me today? What is the gift that life is bringing you today? So rather than thinking during this day, oh my God, look at this crap that's happening in my life, think of, thank you for these gifts of lessons for me to learn from. What is the lesson? What am I holding back out of my life by holding on to the fear and the anger instead of letting go and allowing the lesson to come forward? What is the gift? What is the lesson in this moment, knowing that every single thing takes place inside the life of God for a reason? God is love. I hear that all the time. But so often I'll hear God is love, and in the next second I'll hear what a description of something that's outside of God. God has nothing outside of God. There is nothing outside of God. Nothing. Nothing. So God's got nothing to fight against. God's got nothing to run from. God's got nothing to fear. Because it's all God. And when I replace the word with God, I can replace that with the word with, I have nothing to fear. I have nothing to run from. I have nothing to worry about. Because I am what it is. Remember that. This is so simple. I am because God is. God is because I am. I am all that God is. All that God is in me, available to me. Yes, exactly, Carolyn. Everything we have attracted in our life has a gift or a lesson. And everything in our life we've attracted there, and on some level we've asked for it. Yes, Kate, you're welcome. Thank you. Sometimes I ask myself, why the heck did I ask for this in my life? And then I step back. I get off that victim shelf. And I start looking for the lesson and the growth and the love in what's taking place. I do this on a personal level. I do this on a political level. I do this on a national level, and I do this on an international level. Because what works for me works for the planet and all the different stages and levels in the planet. So as I can see in my life that I'm constantly attracting things that I don't feel like I'm asking to be in my life, right? We are doing this as a nation. We are doing this first of all, as a community, as a city, as a state, as a country, as a world, our world. So we are doing the same things on a global level that we do to our lives. And we see in our lives where we attract things we don't like. We attract things that are painful. We attract things that are ugly. And these are here because we need them to teach us something. And here's the funny thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, but how many people on here have experienced the same lessons over and over and over, sometimes for 30, 40, 50 years? Sometimes from the same person, sometimes from different people, different faces, different faces. The same lesson over and over and over again. And then one day, something snaps. And we learn the lesson that's been trying to be taught to us for a long time, and suddenly we never see that person with their many faces again. The same thing happens on a national level. We have things in our life here that we didn't learn the first time, we didn't learn the second time, we didn't learn the third time, and we elect him the fourth time, he's back around, right? What's the lesson? Obviously the lessons that people thought it was teaching us, lessons that have to do with the victims and what this person did to us, were not the lessons that person was here to teach us. Okay? So let's look at these things on a full level of the world like we look at them for ourselves. Life is taking place for me, for we. We are creating our world. Make no mistake. We have immense power to do so. We can do it subconsciously, or we can do it consciously. All right, I'm going on and on and on about this. Life is beautiful, isn't it? Hey, thank you very much. And just remember that I love you. I'm Kelwin Hagen. You can find me here on Facebook. You can call me. I'll talk to you. Tune in to my meditation. We'll be doing a meditation at noon today. Tune into my book club on Thursdays. Just call me and talk to me. I'll pray with you almost any time. Happy to do so on a personal level. I'm here with the Agape International Spiritual Center. There's a bunch of classes that are taking place. I'm going to be facilitating in one of them coming up here. And I invite you to come look at what's going on at Agape. Come to Agape on Sunday if you're local, anywhere in the Southern California area, come on in. If you're not local, tune in. Tune in online. But really listen to the message, because it's always the same message, and it's brought to us in so many different special ways. I am one. We are one. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace. I love it.